In a world full of chaos, the greatest achievement is to hold on to your calm. To stand still while the storm rages around you, that is real strength. The Stoics never sought a life without pain. They sought a mind that would not break under pain. Reacting emotionally is the fastest way to become a slave to what you don't understand. Responding, on the other hand, is about pausing, breathing, and asking yourself, what truly matters right now? We do not control everything, and that's a fact we fear admitting. We fear being powerless against misfortune, against betrayal, against change. But here's the deeper truth. Your power begins when you let go of the illusion of control. Your mastery starts inside, in how you respond, how you interpret events. Every morning brings a new chance to choose response over reaction. Every word that hurts you, every situation that angers you, every person who tests you is your practice ground. Train as you would train a muscle, with patience, repetition, and awareness. Remember, the person who angers you controls you more than you think, but the person you can stay calm around, you defeat silently. Strength isn't in raising your voice. It's in raising your standard. Look yourself in the mirror and ask, who's driving my life today? Is it me, or is it my momentary emotions? Each time the answer is me, you take one more step toward freedom. And there's no freedom greater than mastering yourself. Imagine not trembling at every shock, not collapsing at every failure, not boiling at every word. Imagine seeing the bigger picture, not just the narrow moment. That's not weakness. That's the highest form of power. And that, right there, is your true beginning.
Emotions are like waves. They come and go, but the ocean remains. Your mind is the ocean, and your emotions are just passing waves. You are not your anger. You are not your fear. You are not your anxiety. You are the one watching these emotions rise and fall. The one who can choose, do I ride this wave or let it pass? The more you learn to separate I feel from I act, the more space you create. And the more space you have, the more choice you have. And the more choice you have, the more power you hold. There's always a short moment between what happens and how you respond. That moment is your arena. That's where Stoic practice lives. That's where you decide, am I a victim of what happens or the master of my decisions? Fear and anxiety won't leave your life, but your response to them can change everything. You can feel afraid and keep moving forward. You can feel angry and stay composed. You can feel sad and rise anyway. The difference between those broken by pain and those who break through pain is this tiny, powerful moment. We live twice, once in what happens and once in how we interpret it. And that interpretation either destroys us or sets us free. Be conscious of your interpretation. Ask yourself often, what can I learn from this? Not just, why is this happening to me? A calm mind is not a mind without problems. It's a mind that can look at problems from above without drowning in them.
When you train yourself to respond, you'll notice something strange. The world becomes quieter around you. Not because people changed, but because you're no longer shaken as easily. The person who once made you furious? Just another person. The problem that once stole your sleep? Just another challenge to handle. The anxiety that once crushed your chest? Just a message to reflect on, not a prison to live in. And all of this happens because you worked, again and again, on calming your inner world, not fixing the outer one. Start small. When you feel anger rising, take a deep breath. When you feel fear gripping you, put your hand on your heart and remind yourself, I am here. I am safe. I am okay. When you feel insulted, remind yourself, I don't have to answer everything. The strong don't fight every battle. They know when to spend energy and when to save it. Life is not a constant fight. And every time you choose peace, you save your strength for what truly matters. No one denies that you are human. You feel, you hurt, you fall. But the difference is, you don't let your feelings drive the wheel. You hold the wheel. Your emotions are passengers, not the driver. And that, only that, is when real living begins.
Life will continue to test you. That's a promise written into existence. You will lose people, you will lose money, you will be disappointed by those you trust. You will face things you never saw coming. But the one thing you must not lose is yourself. When you lose yourself, you lose everything. When you keep yourself, you can rebuild anything. Make calm your first companion. Make patience your strongest weapon. Make silence your wisdom, not your weakness. Train yourself daily. In conversations, stay calm. In crises, stay grounded. In decisions, stay thoughtful. And in success, stay humble. And if one day you break down, don't fear it. Get up, smile, and say, "This is another training." Every step, every pain, every setback is a chance to grow. And at the end of the day, sit with yourself and ask, what did I learn today about myself? Was I the master of my choices or the prisoner of my emotions? Because the ultimate truth is, whoever masters the inside will never be shaken by the outside.